Good evening. Good evening. How everybody
And we
feeling?
are live. We are live. Okay, let me tag y'all right quick because y'all know I gotta do that every time. So your audience can see us.
Oh yeah,
We
Jeff.
are
You can
live.
turn on your Facebook and LinkedIn right now too if you want.
I'm looking for the
We
link.
are official. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me make mine public. Public. Okay, we're official. Okay, so now let me tag you guys. How are you doing? So Jeff is no different from Alicia. This is Jason Business Bestie, like Alicia is mine. So we might get, it might be a little different. Please excuse us because these conversations that we always have. So welcome to our world, you guys. Welcome
Next.
to our world. Okay, so hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Erica Jones, and I am the CEO of Express Tech Software Solutions, where we provide software, systems, and coaching to tax professionals looking to scale and automate their practices.
All right, and I'm Jason Cheek, the CFO of Express Tax Software Solutions. Our mission is helping tax pros leverage technology to enhance their client service and boost profitability. Oh my God, this
Oh, he
very
nervous tonight
excited.
because he nervous tonight, Jeff. He
You
trying
got
to be
your old head on the
professional.
phone. You got your old head on the live, so you got a little nervous, boy.
Yeah,
Look,
man,
he
you
trying
got
to
me
be
nervous real
professional
quick.
with his. He trying to
Got
be
me nervous
professional
real
with his buddy on the phone.
quick.
Everybody say, "Hey, we got some people on." I'm reading from a Facebook group. We are so excited to have Jeff Moore with us tonight discussing using cash value life insurance as a recession resilient asset class for tax professionals. And let me tell you about Jeff before he tell you about himself. He is a veteran. This is our second annual financial takeover, and he's one of our veterans. So y'all, he probably come every year. He is one of him, Tiffany, and Jamil. So he is one of our veterans. So this is nothing new to him. So y'all get ready to be poured into. But tell them a little bit about yourself today.
So I am Jeff Moore. My friends and my clients call me Jeff the Wealth Builder, and I help first generation
Did it
wealth
freeze?
builders get control of their money. I help them to. Y'all can't hear me?
No, no, you good. She
Oh.
she she was asking, "Did you freeze?" And I was like, "No, I ain't want to interrupt
Oh,
you."
okay. So I help first generation wealth builders get control of their money, help them build tax exempt income, and leave a legacy of money and assets to the next generation. And I am a cash value life insurance enthusiast. And what that means
Woo.
is I believe everyone should have that as a part of their foundation because you cannot lose money with cash value life insurance.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
That's
I love
right.
the name.
Let's go. That's right.
Right.
Because this ain't your mama's and your daddy's insurance. Okay.
I'm about to change your name. I gotta change your name.
Okay.
We got wealth development expert. This man is a cash value life insurance enthusiast. I love it. I love it. So let's start with the basics. Can
Let's
you
go
give
there.
us an overview of what cash value life insurance is?
Okay. So cash value life insurance is basically a life insurance contract where the insurance company will partner with you. As long as you get a mutual company, the insurance company will say, listen, we're going to give you some guaranteed interest rate on your money each and every year. And when we make some money, we're going to share that money with you. So
Mhm.
that's kind of like in a nutshell what cash value life insurance is. And then you have experts like me and strategists like me who put together these plans that make them things do some things like it make it do what it do, baby. We build some money up in them accounts so fast that if you have an emergency, you could go into your account for your emergency. But if you see an opportunity, you can go and take advantage of that opportunity because of the way that we structure these things to build cash and to build cash quickly. So that's why I said this ain't your mama and daddy's insurance, because mama and daddy couldn't get these kind of plans. Okay. So we on the new school with new technology where we structurally put these plans together to build money, almost like having your own bank account, but having an insurance company partner with you. So they will make sure that they're going to guarantee that you're going to get some money.
Let's go. Yeah, so Jeff, I'm like, look, y'all, this our gym, Jeff. So I'm sorry if y'all haven't taken advantage of getting a ticket to the conference because we sold out. But those of you that will take advantage, be in for a treat because he will have a booth there. So if you want to learn more about it, he's gonna teach you a lot on stage. If you want to learn more and actually, partner with him, because I'm partnering with him. So I just want to let y'all know. I just want to put a bird out there, okay? Y'all don't want to miss his presentation. Jeff rocks the house every time, okay? So just make sure that y'all, get your mindset ready because he's gonna blow your mind. And especially during a recession, it's go time.
Life insurance is recession proof, baby.
Oh, Jeff, I got you now.
For the people in the back.
I got you. Hold on. No. Let me get my question off first. Then he can say it again because it's coming.
Okay.
All right, Jeff. What makes cash value life insurance recession proof?
What makes it recession proof is that insurance companies are the granddaddies of making the money, baby. They are the first financial institution. They got a license to print money, okay? So, and when you look at the financial institutions, when you look at the banks and you look at the mutual fund companies and you look at the stock companies, they all go kiss the ring of the insurance companies, okay? The insurance company's been pulling money and making money for the past 200 years, okay? So they've been cha-chinging, like when other entities didn't make no money, insurance companies were like cha-chinging, okay? Case in point, when the stock market crashed in 2007, guess what industry didn't lose no money?
Life insurance. Cash value life insurance.
Cha-ching, okay? Cha-ching.
I'm not ready.
When the real estate market crashed, guess who made money?
Who?
Cash value life insurance.
Cash value life insurance company. Cha-ching. Okay.
Okay, let me be professional. I told y'all Jeff is like our brother from another. We gotta get professional. I gotta get professional.
Yo, that's what makes me so excited about this, because when you can partner with a financial institution, right, that has a track record of over 200 years of performance, of never losing, always giving, you have to put yourself in a situation where you partner with that kind of history, with that kind of legacy, because one of the things you're doing is that you're laying a foundation down that now you could take a little bit risk in some other areas. You could take a little risk in real estate. You could take a little risk in buying some stock. You could take a little risk in starting your own business, because now you got a foundational product that every year you're going to make some money. And the great thing about it is it's like an ATM machine. The more money that you put into that baby, the more money that you can take out of it.
That's crazy. I bet you I know that. I bet you. But like I was telling Jeff earlier, a lot of our tax tycoons are getting their license with insurance. And I'm so proud of them. And they're learning about retirement planning. They're taking CE courses to learn about retirement planning and, to help their taxpayers with it. So I cannot wait for them to meet you at the conference.
I got something special. I got something special in the conference about the tax code that talks specifically about life insurance. It's gonna blow y'all away. It's gonna blow you away.
Blow everybody away. That's what we want.
I got one more. What specific benefits does this offer tax pros and their clients right now?
So your tax pros clients will be like, my tax pro is a superstar because they introduced me to something that I ain't gonna never lose no money. So how are you going to look in your client's eyes when you introduce something to them that 5 years from now is going to make money? 10 years from now going to make money. 20 years from now going to make money. 30 years from now going to make money. And when you lay down and take your final breath, go and give your family some more money. What other program can do that? So you're going to be a viable asset, valuable player to your clientele, because your clients going to come to you looking at you like they know something because they hooked me up. They put me into a place where I ain't never going to lose no money. And the big thing is I ain't never going to pay no taxes on the money that I'm growing with. So when you're talking about taxes and you looking at your clients put you into a place and putting you money into a vehicle that you ain't never going to pay no taxes on, how you going to be looking now? How you look now?
Man, look, Jeff amp it up every year. I wasn't ready. I'll just be real.
But did y'all hear what he said? But did y'all hear what he said? He said he's going to teach you how to stuff so much money in a place to where it's going to grow tax-free. You can take it out tax-free.
And I'm going to tell them the IRS code that tells them, that gives them the permission slip to do it. Because when you know better, guess what? You do better. So we're going to help y'all know better so you can start doing better. And then you can start helping your clients do better and helping the people that you educate and doing their taxes do better. Because if you make it and you can't keep it, did you really make it? So we're going to start to show you how to keep more of that money that you're making. Because when you keep more of that money that you're making, now your lifestyle popping. Now you can do some things that you want to do on your terms. Now you got money that you can be a giver now. You got some charities that you can support. You can support your church now. You can support your fraternities and your sororities now. You can take care of all of your little charitable organizations right now because now you got some more money.
Money in the bank.
Man, yeah, they going crazy.
What
like
you think?
somebody said cha-ching.
I need to put that on a t-shirt. I'll put that on. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Guaranteed. Cha-ching.
Listen, and Lanique, that's the one. That's the tycoon I was telling you that I really want you to talk to because she just got her. She's became an agent. She wants to know life term versus whole life from your point of view.
She want to know what?
She wants to know term life versus whole life from your point of view.
Oh, that's a great question because a lot of people, get caught up on the different types of insurance. I'm going to do a complete breakdown at the summit.
Not right now. Okay.
When we get done at the summit, they ain't gonna never have no questions about what life insurance to get anymore because I'm gonna break it down so it can forever be broke. But just a little snippet right now, term life insurance is like renting. Okay, so you don't have no ownership and you just renting your insurance. It's like you in a fly apartment and that you got a landlord and the landlord knock on your door every month, be like, where my money? So, and that's the way term works. Term only works if you die within the term. Okay, now term is a great short-term strategy, but it is a horrible long-term strategy. And a lot of people make the mistakes is they keep the term throughout the whole duration. So they get a 20-year term or a 30-year term when they're in their 30s. And now when they're in their 50s and their 60s, and they like, oh my God, I need some life insurance because my mutual funds didn't perform like they were supposed to perform. And now I need something to leave my family. Now they're looking at sticker shock because now they're in 50s and they're in 60s, and insurance is a game that the older you get, the more you have to pay because the older you get, you are one step closer to taking your last and your final breath. And that's what the insurance companies are in the game of. They in the game of measuring how long you're going to be on this earth. And ain't nobody better than them to do it. You know how I know? Because they the only ones that put money up. Okay, so an insurance company is going to tell you what your life expectancy is better than your doctor can. You know how I know? Because they the one that put some money up. Facts. Okay. So whole life insurance is like owning, it's like ownership. Okay. That means that you call the bells and you call the shots and you can design it. And it's like your own home. You build equity into the house and it is yours. Unlike term insurance, term don't build no equity. But term plays a valuable place. So I don't want to discount it and just say that it's not a role for your term insurance. There is. And then, we do some special things. We got some special kind of terms like, that will give you your money back when the term is over with, kind of like, to use a real estate analogy, kind of like a lease to own. So you got some plans like that as well. So it's a multitude of things that you can do with the insurances. But just remember, you're either renting or you're owning. Okay. So you just
a nice
you gotta be
breakdown.
and know where you are as far as, because renting is cool as long as you want to get into ownership. You know what I mean? We all
Right.
start sometimes at renting. Okay. And renting is not bad. But ultimately, we want to be in a place where we own so we can call the shots, so we could be the owners, so we can design it how we want to design it and realize the profits that we want to realize.
I
Man,
love
that was a
it.
great breakdown and a great
Man, Jeff, you've
analogy.
been doing your homework. I love, and I'm always gonna recognize growth when I see it. Just I can see the growth, the knowledge, and the growth. And I'm congratulations. I'm excited. I can't wait for you to hit the
I told
stage.
the young boy, the other day, I didn't forgot more stuff that he didn't learn.
Let's go. Wait a minute. You got this thing down to a science. You hear me? And I
That's
love
right.
how you have studied your avatar. You studied our tax pros. And so you're speaking a language. I love it. Thank you for that. Honestly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Man, when y'all understand what y'all have in your arsenal as far as directing individuals, directing small businesses, directing corporations with tax strategy, when you guys understand how powerful the tax code is and how you can leverage strategies and leverage products to get incentives from what the tax code affords, now you're starting to go up into superstar status, because a lot of people don't understand how taxes work. A lot of people only try to do is save taxes for now, and oh, we gotta get you a refund. Oh, see,
Right.
that's a when you go to H&R Block, that's the main thing that they trying to look and see. Hey, can we get you? How big can we get you a refund? But when you understand strategy, it's a whole nother game. And that's why tax pros, that's why y'all make that kind of money, because y'all are strategically putting people's money in places where it's protected and they can be able to enjoy more of the money that they're making. So we just trying to shine a light on it. Cash value life insurance shines a light on it. It shines a light on it. So it lets you be in a position that when taxes come your way, you be like, can't touch this. You know what I mean? To do a little MC Hammer thing, be like, all this cash over here? You can't touch that. You know what I mean?
They said, she said she agreed with you with the term versus whole. And somebody else said, Zanetta said, you know better, you do better. And then Harriet said, yep, to something you said. And then Zanetta said she just found that out. And then Lanique said she agreed. Zanetta said she ready to learn these benefits. They'll all be in the building.
They
I'm
And
going
are
to
Lanique
tell
good.
was
them
like,
right now. They in the building right now. Relay this message to them. Tell them to come ready to take some notes. And then
Nope.
tell them I said to come ready to take some action, baby. Because
There you go.
action takers
There you
y'all
are
go.
heard
money makers, okay?
them.
Keep,
Go.
keep that call to action out there ASAP. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Let them know. Let them know.
All right, I got a question for you though.
Somebody,
What's up?
Now, what you about to say,
Shanice, I'll
Erica?
tell you what she said. Shanice said, they remember me mentioning life insurance at the last tax tycoon live. Oh, they remember Lanique. Lanique mentioned life insurance at the last tax tycoon live. Lanique is the one I really, really want you to meet, because she took action. Like, she just became a certified. She just became licensed. And they just going off. They're like, yes, about that action and notes and action. They just going off.
That's right. Tell her I said congratulations.
Yes, Lanique, congratulations.
All right. What implementation strategies do you recommend right now
As far
for
as what? As far as money? As far as what? I mean, be more
cash
specific
value
in your
life
question.
insurance? I'm
Huh?
sorry, for cash value to obtain cash value life insurance.
So the first thing is to make sure that you can get a plan, because everybody can't get it. I recently sat down with someone and I shared with them a strategy, and they wanted to put $100,000 a year into the plan. And I was like, okay, you look good on the outside, but how do you look on the inside? And when we did all of the medical examinations, they couldn't get the plan because they had some health problems. So I say, get the insurance now while you're young and while you're healthy, and then you can customize it to make it do what it do as far as being a wealth building tool, but you got to be able to have it first. So the first thing I would say is take action and get in you a policy, even if you got to start with term. Like I was saying earlier, term is not a bad thing, but you just got to make sure that you got an overall strategy on how you're going to be able to build that and turn it into an engine when you earn uninterrupted compound interest for life. And when you understand how uninterrupted compound interest work, that is the number one rule for wealth building. Put your money in a place where they ain't never going to stop growing and they ain't never going to pay taxes on. So as I answer your questions, make sure you start on the process of getting you a plan, and then find a strategist like me that can help you implement the plan so you can have money for now and then have money for later. You know, like them little candies we used to eat as kids called now laters. We make that money thing go the same way. We create some now laters with your cash. Okay, so it could go cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-ching.
Cha-ching. I'm talking about.
Can you?
Did everybody get that?
Did
Everybody get that? Take action. It doesn't matter where you start, as long as you start.
That's got to start.
Yes, though. So you can learn all day, but you got to implement. So he gave y'all some strategies to implement. So after the summit, you know that we're going into tax planning. So it's like right on time because we're going into retirement planning. Tell me what are the top 3 reasons why tax pros should look into cash value life insurance.
Oh, you only want 3? All right, I'm gonna keep it.
No, you can go.
No. I'm gonna keep it to 3.
Just 3.
Just gonna keep it at 3.
Just 3 to the summit, to the conference.
All right, I'm gonna tell you the biggest reason why. Okay, like the biggest reason why to have cash value life insurance, and the biggest incentive why the government wants you to have cash value life insurance. The government once you understand how taxes work, when you understand what's going on, you'll know what to do. That was one of the lessons that my mama taught me that I want to share with the audience. It's just get you to understand what's going on. Because if I can get you to understand what's going on, you'll know what to do. So, okay, 3 reasons. The government says that we don't want to bury your kids. The government says we don't want to bury you and your family. The government says if you will take that responsibility on, we're going to give you an incentive, because the tax code is nothing but a series of incentives where the government says if you do what I ask you to do, in return, I'm going to give you an incentive. So the government says that they don't want to bury your kids. The government says that they don't want to bury you or any of your family members. So if they say if you get your own coverage, then none of the proceeds from it will you ever pay taxes on. So that means that's the way that the government incentivizes families for having life insurance, because the benefits from life insurance you pay no taxes on. So that's one. That's the biggest one
right there.
That's the biggest one.
And
then the government.
A lot of people don't even know that. I bet a lot of people don't even know that. Like, you just put that on notice. Like that was powerful.
The second thing it is, and this is what the rich folks love it for. Okay, I'm talking rich folk. I'm talking about the folks that got some money. They got the moolah. The ones that you see them driving the Bentleys and the Rolls Royces, and they own the football teams. And the reason why they love it is because they money that's in those policies is protected from lawsuits. So they stash money there because if someone tries to sue them, A big old shield comes up around that money and say, can't touch this. That's why a lot of folks are still mad at OJ right now. Okay. So when OJ got convicted, right, OJ lost the case, right, in a civil suit, right? So they was able to sue OJ. They got OJ house. They took all of his cars. They took his memorabilia. You remember they came and got his Heisman trophy? OJ couldn't even do that no more. He was just like, Dad, they took my Heisman. But they didn't take none of his money. You don't see OJ outside of what y'all got down there in Atlanta? We got Wawa here in Jersey. Y'all got what? Q-tip, QT, whatever.
Yeah, QT, racetrack.
You don't never see them outside. You don't see OJ outside a racetrack or Q-tip with no sign talking about they took my money. They took my money. Can I get a couple of dollars? You don't never see OJ doing none of that. Every time you see OJ up, where he at? Where OJ at?
OJ he in his house. He in his big house.
He in the big house, or he on a golf course.
Right.
All stuff that costs money, right? Because they didn't get OJ's money. OJ money was in two places. The first place was his NFL pension, which was protected against lawsuit. And the second place where he had the most money of his cash was in life insurance. So OJ had a great advisor because his advisor helped him to structure his money so it was protected against the evil forces of a lawsuit. Love him or hate him. Love him or hate him. He had a good person in his life that provided him some financial strategy. And another reason why business owners love it, because most of the time business owners, and I'm going to talk about a little bit of this on the summit on Saturday, they don't have retirement plans. And one of the things that life insurance can do is provide some tax-free income to supplement retirement. So when
all right, that's it. Whoa.
No.
Save it.
You going to oh, if you're watching the live, you know we gotta whenever y'all start pouring, we gotta stop. That's for the conference. That's for the conference.
That right there.
You should have got a ticket.
Y'all should just trust us. Y'all know we don't just y'all know we strategic about everything. And y'all know when we say this the number one wealth management conference for tax professionals, you know we only gonna get experts on that stage. So I'm so sorry if you did not get a ticket, but no, because Jeff he's coming on Saturday.
So like Deion said, I ain't hard to find, but I'm coming.
He's coming. Is it my turn?
Nah. Walk us through a basic example of how the cash value components work.
So the basic components is real simple. You have a contract. So a policy from an insurance company is a contract. And the contract basically says, the insurance company say, if you do this and you do this is have good health and get qualified for the policy and pay your premiums. The insurance company say, when you do those things, then we guarantee to do this. And one of the things that we guarantee to do is to give you guaranteed interest on your money each and every year. And then when you use companies like I use that are mutual in nature and not stock in nature, those companies provide a dividend. And so that dividend is like, when we make money, you make money. So those are the things, those are the main components. And the biggest component, the insurance company says, is I got you when you lay down and take your final breath. I'm going to make sure that it's some money that's going to go to your family. It's going to be some money that's going to go to your school. It's going to be some money that's going to go to your charitable organization. It's going to be some money to go to wherever you tell them to put the money.
I love it.
And it's the only entity. This is the part that most people in the Black and brown communities miss. It is the only financial product that gives a guarantee. The only guarantee is if you qualify and pay your premiums, is going to guarantee to do these things for you. Can't no other product say that. A mutual fund can't say that. A 401k plan can't say that. An IRA can't say that. Owning real estate can't say that. Owning a business can't say that. It is the only product that makes that guarantee. And that's why it's so important to have it in your portfolio.
Got you.
Gotcha.
Thank you so much for breaking down how cash value accumulation works. Hope y'all taking notes, because some of you this, and
Man,
make sure
And I
y'all
just
follow.
gave you, I just gave you a
he out
snippet.
here, he
I
out here
just gave him a
dropping
snippet.
gems.
I just gave him a snippet because I didn't want to spoil it for all of the people who didn't get a ticket. I wanted to keep it special for the ones that got a ticket. Because when they got that ticket, they didn't know that they gonna have some time with me. So I want to say the best version of
They did
me
not
for
know.
the people who got the
Woo.
ticket. Okay, so I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. So tell them to get their sleep on Friday night. Tell them don't go out to happy hour. Tell them to get home early and get 8 hours of good sleep. That good sleep that when you get up in the morning, that mind is just awake and refreshed, because I'm going to drop some financial nuggets on them that they're going to say, oh my God, I am so happy that I came to this Tax Pro Summit, because this little bit of information that I got right here is going to change the trajectory of my financial lifestyle and my financial family's lifestyle forever. And like I'm
Yeah.
coming to Atlanta, I'm gonna quote the great Outcast when he said forever, and I said forever, ever,
Forever, ever, forever,
forever, ever.
ever.
Okay, I got a question. What are some common myths or misconceptions about cash value life insurance? What?
Can we just talk about common myths, just life insurance? Because these are
Yes.
some of the things that ticks me up about life insurance. Okay, we ain't even gonna talk about the cash value, because the cash value is
Okay.
really the secret sizzle. That's the sauce that makes everything go. But the regular life insurance, some of the myths that people think, oh, I only need life insurance at my job. My life insurance at my job pays 2 times my income. I make 70,000, 140,000 to be enough if something happened to me. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile,
I'm
meanwhile, they work at that job 20, 30 years. They leave that job and now they don't have no coverage. Now they
Right.
got bad health and they can't get the coverage. So
Right.
a myth is your insurance at your job is enough. You covered. Even if you're making 250,000 at your job is only going to cover you 2 to 3 times your income at most. And if you're making, the more money you make, the more coverage that you're going to need, because you got more financial obligations to take care of. And one of the things I like to structure life insurance is not a need product. A lot of advisors like, how much insurance do you need? My question is, if you knew you was going to die tomorrow, how much would you buy? A lot. So you thinking that you need insurance at your job is one of the biggest myths. And then the second one is people just suffer from procrastination. Oh, I'm young. I'll get it when I get a little bit older. I'll get it when I'm more financially secure. I get it when I have some kids. No, you're supposed to get it while you're young, because when you're the youngest, it is the cheapest. When you are the youngest, you are in the best health. Your health don't get better as you age for most people. You got a couple of people that when they got older, their health got better, but that's not the norm. So get
Right.
it when you're young and get it when you're healthy, because it's going to be cheaper. And then when you structure it and have the cash value, it gives you a longer period for your money to make money uninterrupted for the rest of your life. We call that compounding. So the younger that you start, the better that it gets. And the biggest one is that people think that they can buy term insurance and invest the difference, and that investment account and that mutual fund is going to be enough to replace their income when they get into retirement time. So those are some of the three biggest myths that I see that we have to constantly educate on. These are some of the three biggest myths that I see people, like I just got a call the other day, 66-year-old person looking for life insurance. I'm like, what was you at your whole life? And these are the people They had term insurance their whole life. These are the people, oh, I only got insurance at my job. These are the same people that waited for a long period of time. And then they have an epiphany like, oh, I need to have this because I want to do some things and provide some resources to my family. And now they get the hard reality that it's going to cost an arm and a leg sometimes, unless you got some other strategies that can offset the cost of that life insurance. So these are some of the things that I see a lot, especially when I'm working with my Black and brown folks. Okay. So, and these are some of the things that I want to shine a light on and bring some awareness so we can start making some better financial decisions, taking some better financial decisions and making some more better financial choices, especially in the area of life insurance. And one more thing. There's a reason why they call it life insurance. There's a reason. It's not for when you die.
No, you don't tell them the reason.
I'm pointing the finger right now because a lot of you out here like, I don't need no life insurance because I ain't got no kids. I ain't got this. I ain't got that. I ain't leaving nobody nothing. Nah. You hear them? They in your family. You was at Thanksgiving with them last year. You was like, man, I can't wait till my uncle get out of here because he crazy. He always talking that I ain't leaving nobody nothing. Ain't nobody leave me nothing. You got sisters and brothers and cousins. All of them suffer from stinking thinking. And I always tell people that life is a reason why they call it life insurance. If it was for you when you're dead, it would have been called death insurance. So we're going to unlock the magic of why we call it life insurance and share some strategies on how you can incorporate it into your overall financial strategy to help you build wealth and keep more of the wealth that you're making. Game changer.
Yeah, they keep saying, what's the reason? You gonna find out on Saturday.
What's the reason for what? But they want to know the reason for it. Huh?
Jake can't tell them.
Oh.
They gotta wait till Saturday.
Okay.
They want to know the reason. You can't tell them the reason.
I follow instructions well. I follow instructions well.
He gonna pour it to y'all on Saturday, y'all. He gonna pour it to y'all on Saturday.
I'm mad that y'all only gave me 30 minutes though.
No, we changing it. Okay. We're gonna talk about that today.
Okay.
I know you was coming like this, Jeff. Like Jesus.
Come on, man. You know I always come with the energy.
I mean, when I told Jason, I told him 45. I did. I told him. Look, you like I want the whole 60. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out.
But I just want to say, like, thank you guys. Like, I'm so excited, man. And I'm so grateful that you guys saw fit in me that you wanted me to speak to your audience. I do not take it for granted. I am so happy and I'm so grateful that you guys are giving me this opportunity just to share my story and just to share with people what I'm passionate about, because I really believe that this can be a game changer for all of us, that we can incorporate and utilize it to be a wealth building cornerstone for our family. So I thank you guys that you saw fit in me, that you wanted me to come talk to your audience. I do not take that lightly, and I'm so appreciative.
Oh, we got something to talk about when it's over with, because they love you. They love you. We got something we're gonna talk about.
They're going crazy right now.
Yeah, they're going crazy. See, when we see that, we pay attention. We pay attention, so we're gonna talk. They love you. Okay, it's on me, right?
Yeah.
No, it's on you, Jason.
Oh, man. All right, but it's like you kind of answered my question already though, because I was gonna ask like for tax pros that's new that want to get into cash value life insurance, what is the first step? But you already kind of said it like
you went over it. Okay.
Take action.
So what'd you say?
I said just start.
Right.
Because one of the things I always tell my clients when they do business with me, when we do strategize and we put together plans, I always tell them, you can't lose with the cash value life insurance I use. You will never lose money. Your money will never be at risk. Your monies will never be exposed to things that can take away from it. Your money is always protected. And you know what? is not a get rich quick scheme. You ain't going to be able to do, we live in this microwave generation right now. When you think you can open up your microwave, your money microwave, and you could hit 1 minute, and then when the bell goes off, you're rich. It don't work that way. So when you talk about a myth thing, this is a myth across all spectrums about wealth building. Wealth building takes time. Wealth building takes discipline. Wealth building takes persistency. Wealth building, you have to understand what's going on so you know what to do. So this was when we start talking about this whole wealth building journey, just like taxes. You cannot rush through your taxes and think that your taxes are going to be complete. You need strategy, you need time, you need persistence. And this is the things that we need to be more aware of so we can be able to take advantage of all of the incentives that life insurance affords. It's structured in a way for you to be able to be incentivized to have money to take advantage of emergencies and opportunities for the rest of your life. And the longer you live, the better it gets. So you need time. This is not get rich quick. This is not the lottery. You're not getting rich quick with a cash value life insurance contract. Okay. Right. So let's just throw that out there right now and put some season on it. So when you eat it, it'll taste good.
Let's go. Let's go.
My boy ain't playing.
Okay. This has been so valuable. Before we wrap up, do you have any last little nuggets for them?
All right. One little thing. So I've been spending the whole time today reading a little bit of the tax code, the U.S. tax code. And just for the tax pros professionals out there, I know this will be a refresher to you guys, but I want to drop this down because I want you guys to start to have these conversations with your clients. The tax code was basically written for two types of individuals. Two types of individuals. It was written for the landowner. So the government incentivized. The government puts all of the benefits. The government puts all of the tax breaks, as we all know them, in these two areas, with the exception of life insurance. Okay. So these are the two biggest areas where all of the tax code incentives are written for. One is the landowner. So when you own real estate in any capacity, any shape, any form of real estate, it's going to be some advantages in there. And there's going to be some things that the government is going to allow you to get bigger tax breaks and get bigger incentives of, because the government, when they wrote down the rules, said, we do not want to house Americans. The government is not in the business of housing. So the government puts all of the incentives for people to build housing. And the next part of the tax code, who the tax code was written for, was the business owner. So the government is going to give all kind of mad incentives for the business owner. The government wants to partner with the business owner, because when the government knows when it partners with the business owner, it will generate W-2 income. And the government loves W-2 income. Do you know why the government loves W-2 income? Because they tax on it first. They are first in position to get paid. So when you look at who gets paid first out of your check, it's called federal and state. And then they bring their little cousin with them called FICA. They get that money first. So the government loves that. The government loves business owners to hire employees and pay them W-2 income, because they get their money first. So understand and recognize that the tax code was written primarily for two types of individuals. So as tax strategy, you got to know what's going on as far as how the tax code was constructed, so you can go in with strategy and find the incentives to help your clients financially win.
Now, clap for me, man. Let me tell you, Jeff, like, you preaching to them without even knowing, because we tell them, like, we have CE courses on retirement planning, and we always tell them about, like, I'm after this, after our summit, after this conference, we going into tax planning, and retirement planning is so important to me, to the point where that's the niche of clients that I want to serve. And so I'm teaching them trust. On Sunday, I'm teaching them about trust, and how to file trust for and how to file taxes, their clients, trust, on how to file trust for their clients, because I'm so big on, like, the retirement age. Like, the baby boomers are here, so I cannot wait for you to pour into them. I really cannot wait for you to pour into them. Like, they're going crazy in the chat. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. Like, you gonna answer all their questions. I just want to let you know the mindset for Saturday, because they're coming on. They're gonna ask y'all questions, and they're gonna say their mission, and you're gonna know their elevated pitch, so you can know where they're coming from. But one of them said, "How do you overcome objections in your early stage of offering life insurance?" Another one said, "What about universal life?" Somebody said, "Can you ever borrow?" Don't answer. No. I know you like this.
You hit a nerve right now.
Can you ever? They're coming to the summit. Can you ever borrow from that money? Another one was like, is you and your family's bank? And someone said they
I'm
really
gonna touch all. Tell them they're in such a treat, because I'm touching upon all of those things.
I know you are. I know. Somebody said, really sad I can't make it. I'm sorry you can't make it either, but we will be having this again in 2024. It's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be, but this year, man,
and I hope I do such a good job that they want to invite me back for 2024.
You already, you like, when because we get so many emails and about speaking, like, some people want to speak, but we already know the first ones are the ones that came, that were our first speakers at the first one. And then everyone that's speaking this time, we're going to invite them again, and we go from there. So it'll end up being 3 and 4 days eventually. But you always, you're a veteran. You OG at this point. You did your second annual with us. So you already know that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, the way, like, I'm getting comments like, "Me too, I'm bummed out. I've made a decision that from now on, I'll be in a position that will not miss any business conferences that will help advance my business due to financial struggles. I claim that my yearly salary will become my monthly salary." And I just that's why we're strategic about who we bring out, because we can pour all day. But I love when the experts come, because sometimes it might not hit them from me and Jason, but it'll hit them from someone that's actually there, that's in their realm, that's doing it. From when we tell them about, tax planning and all that kind of stuff, to the importance of, just different things, and to have the experts coming. I'm just excited. Somebody said, I see us both in the future. Somebody said, I will see you in the future. Somebody said, absolutely, will be in the house. Like, I'm just excited. Somebody said the tax code was written for the landowners and business owners. So it's like, you don't understand how much they're connecting with you. And that means a lot to me and Jason, because, that's our tribe, and, they're important to us. So we don't want to just put anybody in front of them. We wanted to like you said, make an impact, and for them to implement this kind of stuff.
And
so
I want to add a couple more things, like, like I'm a first generation wealth builder, right? Like, I grew up like we couldn't even afford the other OO and the R. We had to put them Jones on layaway, okay? So my mama and my daddy struggled, okay? I'm the youngest of 8 kids. My mama used to go clean houses to make sure that we had enough money to make ends meet. My dad used to do whatever he had to do to bring money in. They didn't have a formal education. My mama had a 5th grade education. My daddy had a 7th grade education. My mama came from the deep parts of Mississippi and Columbus. My daddy came from the South, the deep South of Emporia, Virginia. And they gave me so much in wisdom that I didn't have in financial. So what I'm trying to do is to share that. Okay. One of the things that my mama used to always tell me was that I am are the 2 most powerful words in the dictionary. And she used to say, baby, I am are the 2 most important words in the entire dictionary. And how you look at yourself is the most important thing in the world. I am. She said, how you finish that sentence, baby, is going to determine the life that you're going to live. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. So when you say I am, what you backing that I am up with? The biggest lesson that I learned early in life was the best education that you can make is an education in you, because you are your most valuable asset. Not no stock, not no bond, not no business, not no 401k, not no side hustle. You are the most viable asset. You are the one who makes the bacon and bring it home and fry it in the pan. You. So make you always your number one investment. And when you invest in you, you can never go wrong. That's been a lifetime principle that I've made. And sometimes I get it fast and sometimes I get it slow, but I always make an investment in me. I always leverage things so I can make an investment in me, because I know that if I can get a little bit better, I know everything around me can get better as well, because I am the one that make this thing go. So as I get better, things around me have to get better. If I put myself in a better environment, my environment has to get better. So when you understand how these little life principles that I got from a 5th grade and a 7th grade education, what it can do for you, that's why I am so enthusiastic and I'm so grateful that I get an opportunity to share with people, because I'm on borrowed, what they say, I'm on house money, okay? Because statistically, I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now, statistically. Nowhere in the world they should be calling me Jeff the Wealth Builder. Nowhere in the world from where I come from. So it ain't from where you come from, it's where you're at and where you're going to. So that's the most important thing. That's the most important. Make a commitment to get you better, and everything around you will get better as well. That, I live by that.
You know, this is the longest live we've done.
Yo,
We just let you have it. Just like
Jeff
they said,
is not only a wealth builder, he's a motivational speaker.
I'm like, look, Lanique said
I'm
he
just
was
a love. No,
Like,
I'm not none of that. I'm not none of that.
Yeah,
I'm just a lover of people, and I'm just a man of God. That's all I am.
Yes. Somebody, Lanique said, he needed a whole day. He said, he need a whole day.
Well, you talking cash value life insurance?
Man, I'm just a man who loves God. I'm just a man who loves my wife. I'm just a man who loves my kids. I'm just a man who loves people, and I'm just a man who just enthusiastic about cash value life insurance. Ain't nothing special about me, baby.
I'm excited. I'm like,
I can't wait for Saturday.
Let's go Saturday.
I can't wait for Saturday.
Okay, what was I supposed to say? Okay, this has been so valuable. Before,
yo, is there any questions out there? Anybody got any questions in your comments?
They got questions. Like,
come on.
Seriously.
I got a couple of minutes.
All right, let me see. They asked so many questions.
I remember my pastor, the great late Lamont McLean. He used to say, if you want something that you never had, you got to be willing to do some things you ain't never done. And I tell you, I remember that I mean, I tell you, every time I be a woe is me, every time I think that things ain't going right in my life, every time I think that things should be better, I always think about that. I don't know what it is about what that quote was and what it meant to me, but it always said, if you can change your life if you just start to do some things that you've never done. You know, because fear is one of the biggest things that stops so many people from getting to the place where they need to be. But fear is a lie. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Fear is your best friend at the end of the day.
Fear is just one of those kind of things where you know, it's trying to stop you from being an energy source to someone else. Because once energy connect to one another, it's a wrap. You
Right.
understand what I'm
It's
saying?
over.
And doubt and fear are the two biggest things that try to interrupt energy being attracted to one another.
They
So if
going.
you kill the doubt and you kill the fear, you automatically will be successful.
So here go a question.
Come on.
How did how did you overcome objections in your early stages of offering life insurance?
In the early stages of life insurance, I learned the hard way. So I've been doing this 26 years, right? I had no formal training in it. I was blessed to have a great friend that I went to Penn State with who introduced me to this business named Troy Shorts. And when we were learning this business together, we had we used to have these meetings, and it was like they gave us a little presentation, and it was a little presentation, and it was basically you sink or you swim. Okay, so their motto was you eat what you kill. Okay, so and one of the biggest things that I learned early in the process was don't be afraid of a no. To go out and look for no's, because every time you get a no, it brings you closer to a yes. So that was one of the things. When you talk about objections, I used to look for people to tell me no. I'd be like, man, I ain't get enough no's today. And I might have had 10 no's that day. I'd be like, man, I'm closer to my yes. But that was the thing that fueled me when I first got started. So when somebody say no to me now, and I just look at them, I'd be like, Dave, you just missed out on the best thing that could have ever happened to you in your life. You know what I mean? Because I conditioned myself to go out and find the no's early in the game. So early in the game. And one of the things a no builds your confidence. That's the biggest thing that fear and doubt would try to play a trick on you, that when you get a no, that you're not worthy, or you're not qualified, or you're not worthy. No, that's the lie. You know what I mean? So fear builds your confidence when you look at it and when you approach it in such a way that you know that every time you get a no, it brings you closer to a yes.
Man,
I love it.
man. I'm
Okay, the last question. How did you find your target audience in this industry?
It's changed a million and one times.
Oh, really?
Yes, it has. So like right now I specialize in helping business owners who are first generation wealth builders. Now, and I help everyone, but the people that got the targets on their back that I'm looking for, the people that I want to build a community for, the people that I'm building the community for, they're first generation wealth builders that are business owners and real estate investors, because I know that those are where the incentives are in the tax code. Those where I know that you can be able to structure the life insurance to do so many different things to help them in their businesses, to help them do things for retirement, to help them to be able to create their own little bank, to help them to be able to position themselves that they can be an automatic guaranteed giver. So one of the things about the life insurance is, like I said earlier, the more money that you put into it, the more money that you can take out of it. So most of the times, business owners and real estate investors, they have a little bit more disposable income. Now, I do have clients that are professionals and high net worth individuals, but they found me. You know what I mean? So the ones that I'm looking for is the ones that are in that specialized market, where I know that the level of aptitude that I've learned over the course of these 26 years, I can help those people, the biggest and the best, to really close the wealth gap and create generational wealth for future families to come.
awesome. That was a good answer.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Hey
much.
Jeff,
Now, before we
what's crazy? I got a question for you, but I have to
oh,
save it for Saturday. I can't
okay,
ask right now.
good.
I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough time to do a whole lot of Q&A, because my presentation is tight. I went over it tonight. I was in the library today for like the hour before I got on. But y'all, I was just working on my presentation. I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna be in for oh my gosh.
So what
Oh
we
my
doing is
God.
every three speakers we're gonna have a Q&A. So y'all
Every
can have the stage after every three speakers. We're gonna do a Q&A.
Okay.
So y'all can have y'all time on the stage.
Listen, I could talk about this How that song go? I could go hours and hours and hours. How that song go? I can talk about this for hours, baby, for hours.
Yeah, they don't even know. They don't even
They
know
don't
this show.
even know. I get excited about this. I get
So,
excited.
so tell them how they can where can everyone connect with you? Because they need to connect with you before we
So
wrap up.
they can find me on social media. My Facebook page is Jeff Moore. My LinkedIn page is Jeff Moore. My social media page on Instagram and TikTok is Jeff the Wealth Builder. So those are the places that they can reach me social media wise. You can always reach me on my website, which is www.more, like my last name, MOORE, and then strategy, STRATEGY, morestrategy.com, because everyone needs more strategy in their life. So that's why that's my website address, because it's more strategy that you need. Because the more strategy that you have, the more money you're going to keep in your pocket. And then they can also call my office, which is a New Jersey number, which is 856-642-4072. And I am licensed practically in every state, so I can help you almost anywhere you reside, except for Hawaii. I haven't got my license in Hawaii yet, because I haven't met anyone in Hawaii that was like, I need your help. But when I do, I will get it.
Let's go.
So let me
Thank
ask
you
you.
So,
Let
so
me
so
ask you
much for
guys a
that.
and
question.
you
Let
just
me
took
ask you guys a
everybody to
question.
school, Jeff. You just
Huh?
took everybody to school tonight.
Let me ask you guys a question. What is the one biggest thing that you are expecting from your speakers to bring?
I'm expecting everyone to bring value on their different topics, because the reason we choose experts, we only have one expert in the tax industry, because we need to our goal is to open our tax professionals' minds. We teach them everything about the tax industry in our program. But Alicia's really good with tax planning and tax strategies. So she's the expert in that. So I want her to come talk about that. But I purposely pick different industries, because y'all are experts in y'all fields, and I need y'all to pour into and enlighten our tax professionals on different ways to build, grow, and manage wealth before tax season. Because we make easy money, but I want them to know what to do with that money before it gets in their hands, so that after April they can still live off the investments they made with the money they made from January to April. But we also teach them about making money January to December. So all that money, I want them to know what to do with it. That's why we always, you notice we have it before tax season every year, because I want them to know what to do, how to build, grow, and manage their wealth before tax season, before they get their money in their hand. Because it's too many tax professionals that after June, they're trying to make it to December. They're trying to make it to January. And I want to bridge the wealth gap with our tax professionals.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Another question. What would be the number one indicator that you know that your audience got value from the speaker?
One,
That's why we do the lives.
one is
That's why we do the lives. That's the time we're gonna be on the stage, because you pouring into
No,
them in the live.
I'm talking about once a person hits your stage. Like, what's the biggest indicator that you guys measure to um, for your audience to know that your audience got value from your speaker?
If they
the
taking
energy.
notes, if they
The
taking
energy.
notes,
They're taking notes.
yeah,
They're asking questions.
yep.
Their mind, like the whole body language, it resonates with the person that's on stage. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, as the person on stage is talking what they're talking about, you could tell it. You could tell in their eyes that they're locked in. That something is clicking in their mind.
And if they get on, and then they get on their microphone, because a lot of them are so shy. If they get on their microphone and ask a question, you pour it into them. You've done what we needed you to do. Pour it into them, because I want them to take this stuff, like you said earlier, implement and execute it for 2024. This is them planning for
Right.
2024 and 2023, this conference. That's why I call this a movement. It's a movement,
Yeah.
because I feel like the speakers at this conference can go in front of any audience and pour, and it's time for the world to see y'all greatness. It's time, you know.
Right.
So I know the impact y'all are going to have, and I hope they're ready because we strategically pick every speaker. You know, y'all are all amazing, and I'm just excited. I'm excited, and there's no replays. So this is a room that you gotta get in, and if you
Right.
miss it, you'll catch it next year.
Right.
They're gonna get
And,
footage, they're gonna get printed content, but it's nothing like being in the room. And I want our
and,
tax preparers to know the importance of being in the room and investments. Some things you have to invest in, and yourself is your main investment.
Number
So
one.
it's a reason why I'm not doing a replay because I want them to get in the room. I want
right.
them to get in the room. Because last year
And
we sold out, you know, but we had almost 100 virtual tickets. But the virtual experience wasn't the same as being in the room last year. So I'm cutting it
Gotcha.
out this year. So
Okay.
when they stand up and be on their
oh,
microphone,
and also the about this conference. This conference it's about wealth building, but it's also about implementation. Like taking action. That's another key thing that we want our audience to do is take action from what they're receiving from every speaker that comes on the stage. We want them
yes,
to take action. We want them to implement everything that y'all are going to be talking about. So going into 2024, everything that you went through in 2023 no longer exists. It's going to be a restart. You're going to restart in the right direction, and it shouldn't be no reason why you shouldn't win in 2024.
that's why everybody in there, if they don't have anything else, they're gonna have a pen and a notebook.
All
Because
right.
why pour if they can't bring it with them? So they're gonna have a pen and notebook on purpose because this is a move, this is a wealth management conference, you know, and I'm just excited. And because I know the outcome. They're gonna come out there crying, they're gonna come out there implementing, executing, and I'm just excited. And they're gonna have connection with you all of you wonderful speakers. Because I want them to connect with y'all. And each one of y'all is special in your own way.
Awesome. Now I know what my assignment is. See, it was strategic why I asked those questions.
Because they strategically going crazy in the chat. They like engagement. I'll be there in 2024. I want them to know the importance of getting in a room. Virtual is not it. COVID is over a little bit, but it's over enough to put a mask on. You know, go get poured into, invest in your career, invest in your business. If you miss this conference, come next year. But not only that, invest in conferences that will better your career. You're not gonna get it all on YouTube and at home. Even my mentees,
Yo, it's
like
a whole lot of
I want y'all
it's a
there.
whole lot of fake MCs on YouTube.
They talk that talk, but they can't walk a mile.
Everybody an expert with Chat GPT.
Oh God,
the famous fight, like Mike Tyson said, everybody's a fighter until you get punched in your face, right? So
Right.
right.
So,
I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm excited.
Yo, thank you guys for the opportunity again, just to share my story, share with your audience, man. Again, I am so grateful. I get the opportunity to come and share with you guys and be a part of the movement of what you guys are building. I don't count this lightly, and I really, I pray that I can exceed you guys' expectations and really encourage you guys to take action on the information that I'm bringing, because it will be so beneficial that if you start it. Only thing you got to do is just get started. Okay.
Just get started.
So let's do it.
Let's get
started.
Thanks
go ahead.
I was gonna say thanks for the opportunity again.
Oh yeah,
no thank
problem.
you.
Thank you.
And thank you for researching our tribe. Thank you for researching the tax professionals, because that means a lot too. Because you can get people going talking about stuff, but I needed to register. Thank you, because it's registering. You haven't even started, and it's registering. Like it's registering. So thank you so much. And make sure y'all follow us at JC_advisor and tax coach Erica for more tax pro tips. Thank y'all, everyone. Thank you so much, Jeff. I can't wait to see you.
Thank you.
Y'all
Have
take
a great day,
advantage.
guys.
Take advantage on Saturday, y'all. This is a great right here. He's one of the great. He's a great. Make sure y'all take advantage.
Have a great day,
Hey,
guys.
somebody just said something. What they said? Oh, good night. See you.